Hello, everyone. It's your girl Sanaya, and I am here with the DSU radio station. I am here with
Kalia, your co-host.
And we are here with the NPHC Board at Delaware State University. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us your name, your classification, your major, your position, and also tell us about your organization as well.
All right. How's everybody doing? My name is Charles Pierce. I'm a senior wealth management and financial planning major here at Delaware State. I'm also a Spring 23 initiate of the Gamma Sigma chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, who was founded on the college campus of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, December 4th, 1906. And our motto is, first of all, service of all, we shall transcend all, which basically means we're going to take care of the work, we're going to get everything done, and then we're also going to make sure that everyone else in the community sees it so that we uplift them and they can do it to others.
And what's your position on NPHC?
And for the NPHC board, I serve as the president.
Yes, president.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Zamara Coleman, and I am a junior majoring in mass communications with a concentration in PR and advertising. I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and I also serve as chaplain for the NPHC board. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated was founded January 16th, 1920 on the campus of Howard University. We have 5 founders, our 5 pearls, and we have 4 principles, which are scholarship, service, sisterhood, and finer womanhood. Also the station manager for the station.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm switching seats today.
Love to hear that.
Period.
Okay.
Last but not least.
Hi. Hi, my name is Shanoy Alexander. I am a senior majoring in biology with a concentration in health professions. I am a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And a little bit about our organization. Our motto is a community-conscious, action-oriented organization. And I am the parliamentarian for the NPHC board.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first question is, how was campus for you when you first got to Delaware State? So think all the way back to freshman year. Moving in, all of that, welcome week, how was it for you?
Seeing everybody, getting used to the HBC.
What was the
how was
pressure?
it?
Go ahead, Shador.
For me, it was pretty calm, honestly. I lived in Evers my freshman year.
Uh-oh.
When I came in, the RAs was really nice. They did everything a lot different freshman year, so
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
so we had like a bunch of bins. It was people at the door just like welcoming us. Evers was pretty fun too. A lot happened in that building.
I've never heard that.
The jungle, for real.
Yeah, it was pretty
Trenches.
fun my freshman year. A lot happened. I think they broke the window on the second floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For me, I lived in Towers, and I came in fall 21, and that's a smaller dorm. A lot of people forgot about Towers, but we had a good time. Like, I don't know what they do now, but it was a great time at Towers. It was when all the honor kids were there, so I am an honors student as well, and
Slight flex.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
I was about to say, because I've
just a
never
little
been
bit.
inside the towers.
You haven't?
I've been. It's very small.
it is small. Our window also broke, but not because we broke it, but because it's an old building. Yeah.
It's very old.
But as far as like the life and like student life, it was very like, I don't know, like we're a smaller campus, but at the same time, like it was still a lot of people. I was just very like, oh my gosh, like there's so many people here. How am I gonna find friends? Like, what is going on? Like, but I mean, I really did like welcome days, and I know like we were like the first ones after COVID, kind of.
Basically,
so yeah, and I've been an ambassador before as well, so I definitely feel like things, like she said, are different now versus back then. But it was cool.
That's good.
How was your freshman year?
Man, freshman year, wow. Well, everybody knows 2020. Well, that's my year. When I came in, COVID year, so there wasn't much going on campus. So I I didn't really find myself joining a lot of orgs or seeing a lot of stuff being done on campus, so I was kind of just in my room. That was also the YouTube era. Like everybody was on YouTube just watching videos all
YouTube
day.
and TikTok.
I started watching Fraternity Court, like stuff I never watched before in my life. Like,
Yo.
Said Judge Lakes.
it was wild. I ain't gonna lie, it was wild. But yeah, no, I did find myself a little bit my freshman year as far as academically. I was able to get a 4.0 GPA. Last time I ever did that.
At least he honest.
Those were the days, man.
Right. Easy classes,
honest.
right? Real. But yeah, I met my mentor, who's a financial planner. She has her own business. She was an adjunct professor here at the school. She recently retired. Her name is Dr. Daw. She helped me out kind of finding my path within financial planning, because financial planning in itself in the finance industry is so big.
Yes.
You kind of have to find one thing that you can specialize in it to really make a career out of it. And I found financial planning and wealth management to be mine. Through her, she took me to a lot of conferences and was able to show me a lot of opportunities with jobs and stuff like that. Even to this past internship that I worked this summer at Charles Schwab in Texas. It was all because of the opportunities that she was able to provide to me, and then also my natural ability. I'm gonna give my little self a pat on the back on that one, but but yeah, freshman year in general was definitely. It was a lot of trial, a lot of error, but also a lot of highs too. So,
But we all can admit that freshman year was the best year.
It was a good time.
It was a good
Okay.
time.
But I feel like the only reason, why I think like that is because I wasn't as career focused as I am now.
Right.
Yeah.
It was very much about just having fun.
But that's why it's
making-
freshman year. That's why freshman year is the best.
And
because
they're
you're not
lenient
worried about
freshman
nothing.
year.
Yeah, things now, I still have fun now, but it's different. Definitely have to manage my time better, especially being part of a Greek organization that takes a lot of your time. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of goes into my next question. So before coming to an HBCU in general, did you know that you wanted to be a part of a sorority or a fraternity?
No.
Why do you say no? Because most people, they already come from somebody. They already have a family member, and that's been in them since they was 5 years old. They grew up on a college campus. So,
For me, it's a little different. I'm Jamaican, so I came to America. My family never really went to college and all that, so I'm a first gen.
Love that.
And yeah, over time, going to school, some of my teachers, I had a teacher in 6th grade. I went to Thomas Edison Charter School.
I know what that is.
In 6th grade, his name was Mr. Sims. He talked a lot about DSU, so that's how I knew
that's in
DSU.
Philly, right?
Huh?
That's in Philly.
No,
that's
in
Delaware.
Delaware.
Yeah, Wilmington.
That school sounds so familiar.
So he talked a lot about Del State. That's how I really learned about this school. And a lot of the teachers talked about different colleges like UCLA and all that. And I had a teacher that was an AKA. She talked a lot about her sorority, but I didn't really know much about her sorority.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I had an idea, but still didn't know what it was. So until college, I started doing more research, and I wanted to know more.
Right. I feel like that's how it is before college.
Yeah.
They tell you about sororities, but you only see the stepping and the strolling. You don't see how it is on the actual college campus.
Yeah, until you get here.
Yeah. How about y'all?
Well, I relate with what she was saying. I came from it. My mom is a Zeta as well as my cousin, so we just kind of all forged together. And I was like, all right, I know what I'm about to do. And I was
This is what you're
here.
doing when you get to college.
Yeah, I was like, I'll admit freshman year I wasn't really thinking about that because, for most campuses you don't really have the access to join one freshman year. But, once I did join my sophomore year, so I started, thinking like that, and I started paying attention more, and I was like, you know what, I love women empowerment. I joined a lot of women empowerment groups prior to joining my organization, and it definitely prepped me, but I'm really happy. I feel like this was what I was really looking for once I got in it.
That's good.
For me, it's a little bit of a mix of both. So when I was younger, I had a great influence with the Greek life, being that my mom and her sisters, a good amount of them are all members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And so I had exposure to the sorority side, but no real exposure to the fraternity side until my uncle, he became an iota. And I know people mention IOTAs and they're like, what? But IOTAs they're a great organization.
Yeah,
They do a
not
lot
too
of
much
great
on
work.
them.
They do a lot of great work in the community. And they're also very, very popular in Jersey, which is where I'm from.
Yes. They pop up on my TikTok all the
Right,
time.
right.
All the time.
Jersey IOTAs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're doing great stuff. But my uncle ended up becoming an IOTA at Rowan University in Jersey, South Jersey.
Shout out to Uncle.
And I kind of saw like the brotherhood that he had, and it was pretty cool because I'm the youngest of 3 kids, so I have an older brother and an older sister. And I guess we'd say we were a tight family, but we were never really together that much. It was kind of like you kind of do your own thing. Everybody's in their own room doing their own thing, and I kind of liked it like that. We were all kind of solitary in that way, which was cool. But we would come together as a family and do stuff. And then that's when the talk happened with my mom about Greek life. So I think I was about 7 years old. I didn't really know much about it. I just knew that they were a part of an organization and that they were doing stuff. And I went on a college visit with my sister and my brother to Clark, Atlanta. And I think my mom bought an Alpha shirt, and she showed me it. And I seen all the other organization shirts, and I was like, this the best one right here. I like this one. And now, keep in mind, I didn't know nothing about the orgs at this
you
time.
just
No
look at
shirts.
colors.
I'm a little kid looking at colors, you feel me? Like, yeah, I like this. It's black and gold. That symbolizes money, royalty, you know what I'm saying? Prosperity to me. So, like, I'm not thinking this at 7 years old, obviously. I'm looking at
Right.
colors. But, like, yeah, so...
He just said, I like black and gold right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
I can throw that
So
on with them pants.
growing up, as time went by, I kind of did more research, and I found that my personality it aligns the most with Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I think a lot of the times people do research and they find out the service and stuff that these that the organizations do in the D9, but they don't really see how they fit in or where they could excel the most.
Right.
And I think my personality and the way that I carry myself is alpha more than anything. So that's why I chose to become a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
All right now, so let's get into the fun questions.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if y'all heard, but there's a step show coming for homecoming. What can we expect? Are y'all stepping, or do y'all feel like y'all got it going on this year? So, what can we expect from y'all for the step show?
Well, we do have a step show coming up, and we're definitely looking for it to be very fun for everyone, not just the Greek organizations, but the general population of the campus. We want to put on a show for everyone. We can't give too many details on the step show right now, just because we still have some things that are getting finalized, and we want to make sure everything is finalized before we put out any information out to the public. But when we do get information and that we can spread out to the public, definitely be on the lookout for that, because we'll be doing that ASAP.
Okay. And so now that we're talking about a bunch of events, that also brings me to my next question. What do you guys do outside of being inside your organization? So what do you do on your free time? Zamara said it takes up a lot of her time. So when it's not taking up your time, what are you doing?
Minus the radio station.
Yeah. minus campus stuff. I mean, if you going to like parties on campus, cool. That's your
Going
free
to
time.
other people's homecomings,
But you're not
all
obligated
that.
to be there. Yeah, so.
Right. Okay.
Honestly, I just be home.
I felt that.
Yo, that is such a nice place to be.
Right.
I have a
agree.
dog, a little puppy, so
Okay.
I'll take him on a walk and go back home.
All right now.
It's a Yorkie.
Okay.
You got an ankle biter.
Oh my god.
You like to bite my
I be going to work. I like to paint, so when I have time, I definitely get into my little art bag. And yeah, like just being around, like I try to still be like as involved in campus as I can, going to other people's stuff and supporting them. Cause I know when I host an event, I want y'all to be there. I want to see y'all. So I'm like, let me do the
Right.
courtesy, like the same thing back. And also when you do go to those events, like, I don't know, I kind of be having a little time. I'm like, oh shoot. Like, I know, like, okay.
Yeah. What's your free time?
In my free time, I find myself making music. I do like to make music. I rap a little bit. I ain't gonna say I'm a rapper or nothing like that, but I do rap a little bit. I make songs. I actually just had a song come out.
Oh, I heard that one. It's pretty good.
If y'all want to listen.
Where's it out?
All platforms, baby. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, whatever you need, you know.
Hold up. Let's make a TikTok to the song now.
Okay, listen, we can do that.
We gonna get out the hood.
Listen,
Period.
listen, we trying to make it out of wherever, you know.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm just playing, but yeah, I rap a little bit in my free time. I like to play basketball. I know it don't look like it, but I'm active
You
a
get
little
down.
bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm active a little bit. I used to play football for the school. That was something that took up a lot of time from me. But I chose to focus on my career a little bit more. Seeing as though I know I'm not going to the NFL.
But wait,
Honesty.
hold on. Did being inside your organization interfere with football?
So I didn't join my organization until after I was done playing football.
Okay.
So I just recently crossed over to Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated in spring 23. And I stopped playing football after the fall season the prior year. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so quickly, the last question is, what is some advice for students who would like to join a Greek organization?
Oh my God. Wait. I feel like you want to say something. Go ahead.
My favorite thing to say is keep your grades up.
Hey, yo. That's a big one.
That's a
big one.
general. That's a general.
Yeah.
But it's a big one. Like those grades are very important.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you get some community service. Like go out, do something for the community.
Yeah.
That's very important as well.
Also getting to know like the people that are on the yard right now. Like you don't have to be like nervous or anything like that. Like obviously we want to get to know you, and if you're gonna join the organization, then you're gonna get to know us. So it's like let's already start making connections. Let's talk and all that stuff. Like I really just hate I would hate if anybody feels like, you know, they see me and they're like, oh no, like no, bro. Like I just would love to. I like getting to talk to people and getting to know people. So that and just basically just being seen.
Okay.
They kind of touched on everything, but one thing I say for sure is know why. You'd be surprised how many people feel like they want to do something but don't actually know why they want to do it or why they want to join a certain organization or be a part of something. Maybe because it's popular or it's cool or they see something inside the organization that they like, maybe one part, but they haven't really seen everything else to consider. Maybe this isn't for me. And so if you're going to put yourself out there like that, at least know why you're doing it. So that if someone questions you and says, okay, well, why do you want to be a part of my organization? Or why do you feel like you should get this opportunity? You have an answer on the spot. You're not racking your brain trying to figure something out real quick. Because we can tell, like, not even just Greek people. I feel like all people in general can tell when you're trying to just make something up real quick.
Any interview, job,
Yeah,
right?
so-
That's in life. Yeah.
And I know that too. Like you should also know why, because when you get to this organization, I like how y'all said earlier, y'all see like the strolling and the stepping. It is work. We do so much service and we do so much work. So it's like, and it's fun. It's good. It's rewarding. Like I definitely like feel good like with it because I already liked community service before. But don't join it with the wrong intentions. I'm gonna say it again. Do not join it with the wrong
I'm
intentions.
glad you say that because a lot of people, you ask them why you want to join. I seen y'all at this party.
See, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work.
Not just that.
That ain't gonna work.
I mean, we do like to be outside, but like.
Yeah, we ain't gonna deny it. We be outside, but
But that's
outside
because
half the
y'all
time.
also put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, y'all. Well, that concludes our interview with the NPHC Board at Delaware State University. Stay tuned for the interview, and also if they will be coming back for a part 2 because we ain't finished all the questions,
Right.
and they were some good questions.
We need the whole board.
and I would like to have the whole board. So,
Yeah.
But thank you guys
Thank
so
y'all
much
for coming.
out
Thank
and talking
you.
to us.
and
Oh
to
my
the
God.
viewers, stay tuned.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.